Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about English, Weiss Schwarz, Avatar: The Last Airbender. And why I'm going to be doing that is because there's been some interesting price movements. And I want you to tell me down below if you believe the SEC price was real or fake. But hopefully, if whoever bought the Aang at about $1,000 some, use my TCG player link, which you can find in the description of the video. So as you know, you can always reach out to me by email, Twitter, or use my TCG player link if you want to purchase cards. And why I'm actually saying this all right now is because the quarterly giveaway is happening right now. If you could check out the video, show me your anime shrines for a live review, you have until Sunday morning to submit your entry. You need to be in the United States. If you can't participate because of that, send me your shrines anyways, and we can at least take a look at it if you want to share with the world. Now, going back to Avatar: The Last Airbender, what's going on with this is there have been some sales, and when people saw this, it made others go, what the heck is happening down here? So if you take a look at this SEC, you see two sales on June 19th for $1,199. One had 99 cents, one did not. I guess it doesn't really matter at that point. And hopefully, like I said, they used my link because all that money goes back to the monthly/quarterly giveaways. But there was another one on June 22nd for $9.99. Are you out of your mind? Yes, because right now, you could find prices for three of them under $800. So what's going on here, right? Is it just people undercutting each other? Is this market manipulation, which feels so good and so wrong, right? Sorry, I had to say that. I just think it's funny. I could not imagine this card going anywhere near above $1,000, right? Like on one of my lives that I did with Audrey, I was talking the prices about this. I was thinking 400, 500, depending on the case rates, maybe above 500, 600 if, like the case rates were different. We know inside of a case at this point is 3 SPs and 3 ATRs. What is going to happen is if you get a SEC, it's going to replace a SP. Now, is that a master case you get a SEC? Some people said no. Some people said yes. I don't know what's really happening here, but let's just take it at face value and say one per master case. There are two SECs, so you do the math on that one. I know people are buying this card up. You can see that on Facebook. Go out there. People are trying to buy a playset of this thing. Is this one of those ones where supply can't meet demand and that's why the pricing is what it is? Is it partly just because of the whole master case situation that's happening here? Whatever is going on with that one, I don't really know. All I know is if you take a look at the SEC and compare it, and the SP and the double rares, it is very comparable to Ruby. 100% comparable. The one thing that was different was they had one SEC. It was Pyrrha. Pyrrha was your SEC, a very usable card, by the way, inside of the booster box, and you can see where it currently sits at 118.69. There's a pretty good reason for that. This card looks not so good. I do like the I'm staring this at full screen right now, just staring at it. I'm like, I do like that Pyrrha. Everything else about the card looks really bad, but I know in hand you get the foil and all that good stuff, but when you compare it to this one, this Aang right here, I mean, come on, really, it's not even close between the two of these. And I know that people are trying to make this deck work. So are you trying to say this is useful right now? Currently, people are trying to make it work. This one was actually useful, and this is where it sits at. But again, Ruby had a lot of stuff opened. A lot of booster box, a bunch of supply sets, right? There was some trial decks that got open here. There was a lot, and the pricing obviously went down on it. If you take a look at right here, your SPs, which are not actually signature cards. You could see this SP Zuko, 20. There's 20 of them, 22, 15, 22, 13. It's crazy. There's a lot of supply, and the price definitely reflects that. This is your trial deck one down here in the corner. 235 is where it currently sits at. You get two per trial deck case is what I've heard. Again, if I'm wrong, please write below, check the comments. But that is what I am seeing. And if you do the math on that one, not so pretty as well. I did a video a little earlier in the day. And what I was talking about was the lack of trial deck signatures. And this is one of those cases where you're not going to see a trial deck signature. And so check that video out about my thoughts on the lack of signatures. But overall, what you're going to be seeing here is a lot of supply. So you have these avatar rares as well. You can see which one has the most. We got 16 over here. Katara over here is 15 and 13 down here. So there's a lot of this being open. These aren't as high as it is. It's basically SEC or bust. I don't want to say that completely just because you'll see there are some other cards that are worth it, such as your triple rares. So there's some decently priced stuff inside of here. You have your SRs as well. I mean, look at this Aang, 31.98, super up there. When it comes to an SR, when you think about an SR and there's not like girls plastered all over this, half missing clothes or wet or in a bikini, decent. That's a really amazing price, 31.98. Again, this is pretty iconic art right there that's happening on here. And lastly, you have your double rares, which are doing pretty well. I mean, for as much supply as there is of this stuff, it's doing pretty well, right? Like Katara down here, you have 40 listings, which tells you again this has been open very heavily. If you compare it to other sets that have come before this set, not as many cards listings available. And I've seen in my comments where people said their store has ordered more of this stuff versus some of the other sets. And I believe that is honestly true. So a double rare playset, if you are looking for one, I did the math here. I didn't put it on a fancy Excel, but 139.96 is what that comes out to be. I did not add any sort of shipping on here. I just took all these numbers at face value, which could be wrong, but if you're buying a playset, more than likely you're getting free shipping with it. So at $140 for a double rare, if you can get one for a whole playset for $150, I mean, that's a great time. If you get one for $175, pretty good as well. But should it come down more? Yes, it'll definitely come down more, obviously, because that just means everybody holding the line on this price. But as we always know, there's going to be people that open it. People are going to be undercutting each other. You might get this for $150 altogether. You might even get it down to $100. We'll see. But do be on the lookout for that if you don't need to get it right away. Just check out Facebook, throw out an offer. Someone might give you a clown face or a laugh emoji. But you know what? If you could get this playset for $100 and you wanted it on the cheap, why not go for it, right? Let's shoot for the moon here. Next thing I want to talk about is the promo cards, because this is one of those ones where I myself had some trouble with. So I just want to tell you where I see the majority of this coming from. There are 25 in all, which is a heavy amount of promo cards when you think about it. Just scroll down. Yeah, that's a lot. So, and oh, there's one more on this page as well. So that was 24. This is 25. So just to start out here, we're going to go with this one. We're going to go with this one. And this one is your tournament store PR pack. How you get this is you would have purchased through someone that has access to this tournament store PR pack. It should only be for stores that actually offer local game support. You can actually go in there, play it. That's what actually happens. There are people that have not gotten these promo packs, like these stores. You can see it in the comments. Go on Facebook and check out this Weiss Schwarz account, and you can see people that write over and over again how they're not getting these PR packs. But nonetheless, if you actually want any of these cards, there is normal versions, there are foil versions. That is 10 of your PRs right there. You can see this right there. Let me see, go back, flip. I'm only doing this just because it is very confusing where you get all these, but you can see this foil someone has listed at $10. If you want the non-foil version, $3. So pick your poison. Do you want the more foily version, expensive version, or not? Next one, so those are your 10. You have these judge cards. And this was just recently announced, and these are not available as of yet. So here are your judges. There you go. I really like this Eero. If I said his name wrong, I apologize, but there is name. There is the judge card. And you see it right here out on Bushiroad Global, also on the Weiss Schwarz Twitter and Facebook. You can see this as well. The judge program online test will be opening from June 23rd through September 29th. So you can try to be a new judge. You can get some nice prizes for it, right? So you get these cards that you can redeem. You get points, you redeem them. Look really nice. Those are your two signatures. So if you have any ones for this, then either be a judge or buy it. I think people try to sell these for 100 and up. In general, are these going to be more than that? Maybe. But in general, I see these as like 100 and up. And here are your last ones that you can actually see. Seasonal judges, foil judge PRs, right? You had your John, you have your Sasha. So they list out here about redeeming them for actual points. There you go. So be a judge. Do it. You get some cool stuff. Next is your Bushiroad Championship Series. If you have this on, here is another one. It is part of the shop challenge. By the way, this quintessential quintuplets one, this one came from the Bushiroad Monthly magazine, and it has the stamp on there. It's going to be very nice. I like that one. You even got a little shoulder for Miku down there. Anyways, so here's your Bushiroad Championship Series information. There is a shop challenge. There is a regional championship. All participants will receive one copy of the following PR cards, depending on the format they are participating in. Obviously, you're watching a Weiss Schwarz video. I assume you will be participating in Weiss Schwarz. So right here is your Aang Cheerful Airbender. So if you want that PR card, make sure to join a shop challenge, okay? With your regional ones, regional championship, if you take a look, the only one for Weiss Schwarz will be this one as part of being a participant. Anyways, yeah, participating, you get this Weiss Schwarz quintessential quintuplet one, look real nice. And then down here for being, let's see, that is the heck? Free fight. There you go. I was like, what? Card by Vanguard. No, for your free fight, Weiss Schwarz one, you get the Stage Girls Training Camp. Here, let me click that. All right. You want this one? You want this one? Yeah. Yeah. I am interested in why this one is actually your free fight one. Review Starlight. I guess they're really pushing it. It comes out in July. I know there's some people out there that are excited for it. Anyways, moving on. Top 8, Matt. If you are part of the top 8, are you for Retta? I know I'm going off course from Avatar, but here you go. Just admire that right there. If you like it. Some people don't like it, but I like at least like the art over there, right? I enjoy it. It's nice. That would be it. So if you are looking for Avatar, check those places out. Oh my God, this Benny Maru. What I have used. Let me think about this one. Hold on. This is the first time I scrolled down and actually looked at this because I didn't see any Avatar down here. Champion PR. You want a Benny Maru as that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. As like your champion card. All right, I'm just gonna move on. I'm veering far off from where I'm going. Your PR card. So that takes care of those two. All right, these ones right here, the Chibi Aang, any of these Chibis, these come from your box topper booster box. It'll be inside of there, but there is a foil version. This foil version only comes from, that I've seen, it comes from here. Your supply set. Oh, the good old supply set. Yes, right here. If you like cabbages, if you like 5 packs and you like some sleeves in a deck box, go out here and get the supply set because it does have the exclusive promo card for these, the foil versions of them. So you can see these foil versions are going for a lot, and I think the reason for this is because people don't want to gamble on the supply set, or just follow me, they don't know where it actually comes from. So it does come from the supply set. Check that out. This one right here that's sitting at $85.97. That is freaking insane just because Even just the thought that people are buying this for $25, $27 is pretty nuts, right? Where this came from was the Bushiroad on the Road 2022. Where you got this is right here. You could got a lot of nice promo cards. You had Attack on Titan, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Chainsaw Man, and also Avatar. So if you actually wanted that, that's where you'd have to go. I don't know. Let me just bring this up for a second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just check what prizes come out here for Bushiroad on the Road 2023. I didn't actually look this up. So 1 second. I'm just gonna pull this over here and just look. This is your bonus round, I know. Here we go. Bushiroad on the Road 2023. Do they have the PR cards out for it? Thought they would have, but they do. Here you go. So Bushiroad on the Road, they have Guilty Gear. There's no Avatar on here. This threw me off for a second. This looked like a Final Fantasy card to me. Is that a goose? Is that a goose? I don't know what that is. I know it's Shadowverse Evolve, but I'm not really sure what's happening in this picture, especially with our fine feathered friend over there. So Bushiroad on the Road 2023, you don't have to worry about it. It does not have any Avatar cards as well. Your other Avatar card, this is not a PR. This is not a... Is it really considered a PR card? Oh, shoot. It is actually considered a PR card. That's insane. This is your Spring Fest Regional Champion. I guess you would call it a PR card. There you go. So PR card, Avatar. I guess TCG player doesn't have it. So is that really 26 PR cards? Does it not have that? It does not have that on here. Okay, that takes care of all the PR cards except for one. The last PR card is your Zuko over here, Empathy. You can see it says PO1. I'm assuming, because I can't find it, is it will be part of your shop tournaments or your title cup. So again, you're probably going to be able to get that locally whenever the time comes. Right now, your June shop promo, which is really nice looking, is going to be your quintessential quintuplet. So eventually this will be updated for Avatar. Title Cup currently sits at... We are currently on Fruit of Grisaya, which is being held from June to July 16th. So we got some time to see where this actual card will appear at. But no matter what, it's all going to be local. So make sure to find a place that has Weiss Schwarz that does tournament or some sort of support there. There's some places that don't, and it's very unfortunate. So you're left basically trying to buy it off of eBay, TCG Player, Facebook, something like that. But some of these are plentiful and cheap, and not. I just want to tell you that right now. So that is everything. I know that was a lot of Avatar goodness. Going back to the original point of this video, what do you think? What do you think about this Aang? Was these numbers right? Was it somebody just got real impatient about the pricing, or market manipulation happening here? So currently sits at $750. I felt that was on the higher end of my pricing thoughts, but you know what? It is a lovely card, and I know people have enjoyed it. The other thing, again, just to mention, get those Anime Shrine entries in. Check out that video. If you ever need to reach me, feel free to find out. All this is in the description of the video. But as always, have fun. If you don't spend anything outside of your budget, but if you do, use TCG Player, use the link. See ya.